Hello guys. Love is always a part of life. Very few people go through life without their heart fluttering. But love is not the only thing that exists. When around us there are still many other important things. We invite you to listen to the confidant line sent from Urena. I asked him, is it true that we've been in love lately? Why do you ask that? Because I can't feel it. He looked at me, still looking at me blankly. My heart is so cold. I hate his calm expression, like so far the only one who cares is me. I left the cafe, walking silently the whole way. The phone remained silent, not a single call or text message was sent, nor was anyone chasing. In my heart is just a piece of silence, no pain, no sadness, no emotion. When I got home, I sent him a text. Let's break up. A few moments later, the phone vibrated, the screen only displayed a message with a single, okay. I laughed, it was so easy, so our feelings were so faint, only I imagined when I scroll through your photo album and see her picture, when you never post anything about me on Facebook, when I see you still texting her, calling her to check on her, when I know your phone password is the anniversary of you and her getting to know each other, you always have a perfect excuse.
I always choose to forgive, not because I completely trust what you say, but I am deceiving myself. It's just that our time together is not long enough. As long as you are tolerant enough, I can be different.
It's not that I never thought of leaving, it's just that I know how much I belong to you. I always ask myself if you have a little bit of love for me and then find myself the certificates to support myself. I buried my head in the blanket and sobbed. Hundreds of reproaches for him kept coming. Can't the least amount of respect you give me? So bad. Obviously you and I are in a relationship and I know for sure you'll see this post, but I still do. Up to this moment, I feel deeply hurt. All excuses can't be excused. I don't know how much time passed. By the time I got out of bed, it was already dark. I walked into the bathroom, looked at my face in the mirror, looked at my slightly swollen eyes, and suddenly felt sorry for myself. In the chaos of painful emotions, I finally found the answer for myself. I picked up the phone and wrote a text message to meet him. Love is like that. Until we are fully wounded, we accept the truth. Afternoon shadows gradually fell. I took a sip of coffee, looking at the crowded street, which is now out of work. It's been a few months and he and I are no longer in contact. In the early days, when occasionally encountering familiar roads and scenes, my heart would subconsciously ripple. But I know there will come a day when the heart will also soften because time always makes us heal like that. Not everyone is lucky enough to have a perfect love. You may think I was stupid and weak during that time. Sometimes I blame myself for that. But inherently, people do not keep their reason enough when the heart misses a beat. Meeting a bad man, I learned to become stronger. Lessons are traded with hurt, making me aware of many things. Leaving you, I realized that what I need to love is myself. No one can hurt us unless we give them that right. There is a small saying like this: if you go through the same thing as I did, leave bravely because you deserve more. The phone rang, separating me from my thoughts and returning to reality. A message from my best friend. I looked through the glass window across the street, away from the crowded line of people. My eyes met my friend who was grinning and waving at me. Love is not the only thing that exists. When there are people around us who really care about us. I smiled, stood up, pushed the door open and walked out, the breeze caressing each strand of hair.